Welcome back to Studio 701.
So all week we've been talking about how technology is entertaining us or even really improving our daily life.
And if you find yourself sitting for long periods throughout the day at your work day, you might want to consider an adjustment of sorts.
And in today's well-being, sponsored by Physical Therapy and Balance Centers, we welcome Jeannie DeCray, a physical therapist and doctor of physical therapy at CHI St. Alexius.
Hey, thank you for having me. This was great.
Thank you for being here, Jeannie. So you are an advocate of living a more ergonomic lifestyle. We had you on the show about a year ago where you talked about chairs. And we want to know, for a refresher, what is ergonomics?
Well, ergonomics really is trying to get the workstation, whether it is your home station, your workstation, your car, your shop, to fit you rather than you having to accommodate to it. So most things are built for people who are about 5'10" tall. Doesn't work great for people who are 5'2" as I am, or people who are 6'6". And
sure.
Jeff, you're probably kind of on the
closer to 6'6" than 5'2".
Yes. But really just thinking about what's a neutral posture. And I think we were talking a little bit, they had this is like going into the principal's office, isn't it?
It makes me feel like more aware just sitting with you of how I'm sitting, but sorry to interrupt.
No, not at all. I think the most useful tool that I have when I go out to look at our associates and other people in their offices is to take a photo of them and then have them look at the picture and go, wow, that's why my shoulder is sore, or that's why my neck bothers me. So if you're looking at the spine first, your head should be positioned so that your ear is over your shoulder is over your hip. If you're standing, then kind of taking that down to ground level. More to the chairs, looking at probably about 90 degrees at the hip and the knee, and having your foot flat on the floor. And that's where it gets tough for short folks like me and needing to have footrests. Next, really looking at the elbows at the side in about 90 degrees, and that's we'll look at some other equipment that helps to do that. And I love the little logo or the graphic that's up here. There was a whole bunch of ergo studies that were put together from Cornell University. And they said, you know what, in the course of an 8-hour day, we should probably be changing positions at least 16 times.
Wow.
Sitting no more than 20 minutes at a time. If you are standing, no more than about 8 minutes, because static standing is not any better than static sitting. But really that golden part in there is the 2 minutes of movement. So if you go between areas, being able to kind of change position. Our brains, speaking of technology, are probably the most sophisticated thing that any of us have, but we need to kind of feed them as well. And after about 20 minutes, oxygen supply kind of shuts down, and cognitively, we actually start to lose ground in productivity. And teachers knew this a long time ago. Keep your kids up and moving around. You know, it turns out we're all just really big kids at the end of the day, and sitting through a task to kind of toil through to the end is not good for you. It's probably not good for whoever's paying you to do it either. So figuring out how to move, how to build that into the day is probably the hardest thing for people. Fitbits, other monitoring devices are really helpful to just say, hey, you haven't moved for a while. But kind of keep that in mind. Productivity and errors both suffer negatively as we're static for too long.
Sure. And Jeannie, do you have any ideas, somebody that is maybe sitting or they have a standing desk, what would be some ideas of, okay, now take a couple of minutes and move? Is it jumping jacks? Is it stretching? Or what? Anything?
Actually, if you're on a phone call, I would say, and you're not on a video phone call, so people aren't watching you moving around and getting dizzy. Just being able to kind of pace, walk in place, and getting up and down from sitting instead of going from sit to stand. Stand, sit 4 or 5 times. Squatting is probably one of the best whole body exercises, and just trying to build that into the day. It's good for your eyes too, just being able to look out 20 feet every 20 minutes just from an accommodation standpoint, that we're all getting more short-sighted because we are not doing the distance focusing.
I was surprised here, 20 minutes. I was thinking it was longer. So it's like 20 minutes, get up, get moving, go take a lap, whatever you have to do. What are some causes of discomfort that happens to people when they don't address these issues? You know, what kind of things are they going to suffer?
Probably first and foremost is interesting study out of the South Pacific Rim companies where there's lots of computer jobs. They actually were talking about stomach discomfort and they thought it was stress related, but if you're not moving your body to get the circulation, all of the internal organs are kind of getting lacking as well. Eye strain, headaches, upper shoulder tension, all of those kinds of things. So really thinking about if you do work with somebody, have them take a quick picture of you on your cell phone, take a look at that and just kind of see, does this look like a comfortable position? What about this looks awkward? And I think having everybody in your office kind of being focused on the same thing, or your families, is really helpful. But I think probably upper back, neck, headaches are probably one of the biggest things. And for those of you who are working on laptops, they're great because they're very mobile. But if your arms are in a good position, you're looking down. If you got your head in a good position for your eyes, then you're reaching up with your arms. So being able to find a docking station, something that allows you to have some independent adjustment between those two things is important.
And you have some devices that we're going to look at in just a moment, so stay right there. Thank you so far, Jeannie. And if you would like to learn more information about ergonomics, you can actually reach Jeannie directly by emailing her. That is on your screen, as well as her number. You can set up an appointment. But as we mentioned, Jeannie, don't go anywhere because we still have more questions.
That's right. We're coming right here on Studio 71. We're going to continue our chat with Jeannie about ergonomics.
She brought some products that might make your body feel better during the workday. Learn all about those next.